Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Fallout New Vegas video. Today, we're going over some more guns, so get your iBot, tune it to your favorite radio station, and get ready for this premium list. Now once again, just like last list, we're only covering unique weapons. Other weapon types, other weapon categories will be covered. Shitty weapons, great weapons, overpowered weapons will all be covered. For now, we're covering underrated uniques. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you get some knowledge. If you don't agree with my list, make sure to leave a comment just like last time. If there's any weapons you'd like to see in a future list, leave a comment below. So without further ado, 5 more underrated firearms you must have in Fallout New Vegas. And to start off the list, we actually got the Lil Devil. Now, I actually like to call this gun that gun's bigger brother or more abusive cousin. So compared to the standard variant of the 12.7mm pistol, Lil Devil actually has a greater damage, a higher firing rate, meaning a overall better DPS, and it also boasts a better critical chance and higher critical damage rate overall. Appearance-wise, Little Devil is just shorter, has 2 vents on the side instead of 3, and has a black grip instead of the wood one. Now, to get this weapon, you can either buy it from Mick and Ralph at Mick and Ralph's in Freeside after passing a 30 speech check, or you can buy it from the Vendatron if you decide you want to kill Mick for whatever reason. Maybe you're a psychopath like me. If you are, subscribe. But overall, Little Devil has never let me down in a conflict, and I'm sure it won't let you down either. And coming in our next spot, we got one I don't see talked about a lot. We actually got the YCS 186. Now, to actually get your hands on this weapon, you're going to want to go east of Brooks Tumbleweed Ranch, where you'll find a group of mercenaries hanging around a fire. Dispatch of them, and their leader will be holding the weapon you're looking for. Now, reason a lot of people don't talk about this or get this weapon is you need to not take the Wild Wasteland perk, and everyone knows that that is a more desired perk because it actually gives you the Alien Blaster. Now, however, the YCS 186 is a good energy sniper for people that love collecting snipers, and people that actually want to collect more rare weapons. This is technically rarer than the Alien Blaster because not a lot of people miss out on the Wild Wasteland. This is a Gauss rifle. I definitely recommend you give a shot. Now, coming in the nice middle point, we actually got the Compliance Regulator. I always find myself having this in my loadout, and it's not one I see talked about a lot. This weapon is a must-have for anyone that's playing on the harder difficulties as well, because of its special ability that it has. Ignore the damage, because this thing actually makes people paralyzed on critical hits. It's the equivalent of the paralyzing spell from Skyrim. It does require the Honest Hearts DLC, and to get it, you actually need to come to this location just adjacent from Joshua Graham's cave. Just swim into the underwater cave entrance, travel through the cave until you find this small room at the back, and the weapon will be laying next to this crate of ammo. Let me know if the Compliance Regulator is something you're going to use or use already. Now, next up, we actually have the DPS Demon itself, Vance's Submachine Gun. Now, this weapon normally has a drum mag and a wooden stock. I have a mod somewhere in my mod list that makes it look like a grease gun. I'm not too sure why, so I'll have a photo of what it normally looks like here. I assure you that none of the stats are changed in my game, however. Vance's Submachine Gun was used by Vance of the Vicky and Vance criminal duo back in the pre-war era. They were pretty much Fallout's Bonnie and Clyde. They died in the same way as well, shot up in their car. And this gun was in the car when the police searched it, so it was put on display with the car. Now, when it comes to this submachine gun itself, you'll have no problem clearing out a room with this thing. It's really good when it comes to DPS. Now, to get this weapon, come to where I'm showing on my Pip-Boy now. It's actually an unmarked location called the Winds Hideout. Inside, you'll find Sammy and Pauline Winds, who are actually the people who stole the gun from the Vicky and Vance casino. If you pass a speech check, they will immediately crumble under pressure, and she will tell you to ask Sammy for the safe key, and they will immediately pass the gun over to you. Let me know if this is a submachine gun you're going to be using to clear out some casinos. Now, lucky last on our list is one I don't see talked about at all. It's actually the Dinnerbell Shotgun. Now, this shotgun is actually a variant of the hunting shotgun, which is an absolute decimator when it comes to damage and overall firearms. To get this weapon, however, you have to do one of the worst quests in the game, in my opinion. And that is why not a lot of people talk about it. To get the Dinnerbell Shotgun, you actually have to do the Bleed Me Dry quest, which pretty much involves you running around the wasteland collecting fucking animal eggs. You have to get Mantis eggs, then Rad Scorpion eggs, then Fire Gecko eggs, Night Stalker eggs, Cazador eggs, and then finally finishing it off with Deathclaw eggs, where you will finally, at the end of this quest, be given 2,500 caps and the Dinnerbell hunting shotgun. Also, bit of a random one, if you beat the quest, you can actually sleep with Red Lucy. Yay! Woo! Who gives a fuck? Give me the Dinnerbell.
But the Dinnerbell shotgun is a must-have for people that like shotguns or overall find themselves using the hunting shotgun a lot, because it is just an overall better variant of that shotgun. Besides, who can say no to a nice camo shotgun anyway? The pump and the stock look absolutely killer. Let me know if the Dinnerbell is going to be something you get your hands on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, that is another Fallout video done and dusted. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.